Hey guys, welcome back. It's TechLock here, or Matt, whichever you prefer. I'm still getting used to going by my nickname TechLock. Actually, technically Matt and TechLock are both nicknames. Regardless, today I'm bringing you the third video in the Forgotten Boy Arden series. And if you watched my summoning video with my brother on the Hero Fest banners for CYL1 and CYL2, you would notice that I managed to pull a Brave Ike from the free tickets we were given on the CYL1 banner. And that got me thinking, maybe I should upgrade the build on my Arden a little bit, you know? Right now I've been pretty clear that I'm running a pretty low investment build on him, but with just one lowly Brave Ike to sacrifice, he could become a lot better. We could give him those look real nice. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put some thought into that. I'm leaning towards doing it, but let's go through this video, and I'll continue to think about it and maybe give you an update later in the future. Let's get into this.
I have lived as a knight, and I intend to die as one.
Alright, so the first battle we're going to have Arden take on today is Camus's Grand Hero Battle. As you can see, this is our standard Arden build that we've used for the past two videos. There's no special Sacred Seal on a Sacred Seal slot. And again, not a super heavy investment build. We have Olivia with Drive Attack 2, Lean with no Sacred Seal, and as always, rounding out our team, we have Veronica. She does have attack +3, but no special Sacred Seal here either. So let's get into the battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and move Arden over there to the middle. And now basically we're going to move Arden up to the spot that's open right next to that tree there to kind of hopefully get a stopgap against all the Cavalier units that are coming down and just create a choke point here. As you can see, due to Arden's incredibly high defense stat, he takes absolutely no damage from Camus. So unfortunately for Camus, he's going to be the first victim of today. We're going to weaken him up with 2 shots from Veronica here. Also, another important thing is getting the debuffs on Camus and getting the buffs on Arden from Veronica's weapon. Now we'll get the Windfire Bomb buff, and we have just enough strength to take out Camus with Arden. Now this is where the part of the battle gets a little scary. As you can see, Arden makes it out with just 1 HP, and Veronica's also fairly low on HP as well. What we're going to do is use Arden, now that he has survived, thankfully by the grace of God, and his insanely high HP stat. We're going to heal up Arden with Veronica, and then we're going to have Veronica take out this blue Cavalier, neutralizing probably the biggest threat to Arden on this map. Now we're going to have Arden go ahead and start attacking the Red Mage Cavalier. We'll dance for him again, and then he'll go ahead and take out the Red Mage Cavalier. And at this point, the battle's already won. None of these 3 remaining Cavalier units can really do that much damage to Arden. These Axe Cavaliers are going to swat at Arden in vain and do 0 damage. So now it's just a matter of having Arden take out all these Cavalier units. So he does a little damage there on the healer, comes back, takes out the first Green Cavalier, or the Axe Cavalier. And now we'll just restore him back up to full HP so he can sit there, creating another stopgap and tanking 2 more hits from both the the Staff Cavalier and the Axe Cavalier. Arden would normally take out this mage, but this troublesome Staff Cavalry has Miracle, so we'll do another. We'll revisit her in a second after Arden takes out the Axe Cavalier, and now prepare for Arden's final blow. because Miracle could not save this unit.
Farewell. If you do not fear me now, you will soon.
Now we're going to have Arden take on Michalis' Abyssal, yes, Abyssal Grand Hero Battle. So, as you can see, we've updated his Sacred Seal slot. He will be using Attack Defense Bonds in his Sacred Seal on top of this very well-established low investment kit that I've debuted many times for you guys. We still have Olivia as always, and this time she is rocking Defense Tactic in her Sacred Seal slot. And as you can see, we moved away from Lean, and now we have Azura as our other dancer, and I'll explain why throughout the video a little bit later. And as always, we have Veronica. And she's going to be using Drive Attack to help give a little bit of buff to Arden. So, I know I usually do Infernal maps, however, I think it might be the fact that there's no mages on this map. Lets Arden take on the Abyssal difficulty with actually relative ease. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the Abyssal. So there's actually 2 choke points that we can take advantage of in this map, but we're going to opt for the choke point on the right here. So we're just getting our units ready for the upcoming barricade that will be Arden. Right now, because defense tactic is effective on allies within 2 spaces, we're going to make sure we put Olivia to the lower left of Arden, so on this following turn he can get that defense tactic buff. And now it's go time. We're going to put Arden into the danger area and continue to have Olivia there for the defense tactic buff. And as you see, that Lance Flyer does absolutely no damage to Arden. Michalis also is trying in vain to damage Arden. And Michalis' special here is really going to be pretty futile. It does some damage, but because Veronica is always going to be protected and we're always healing up Arden, that special will come basically have no use. It gets Arden out of Worry Fighter range, but because he is basically a brick wall and so good at tanking, we're not really that worried about taking 2 hits from the Lance Flyer and Michalis and the other units. So here we see Arden take out Michalis without much fanfare. And we will continue to heal up Arden, so he can continue to excel at his role as being a brick wall in that little stopgap area. Also, it's important to have units behind that Lance Flyer whenever that Lance Flyer attacks Arden, so Arden doesn't get dragged around the map by dragback and screw up your positioning of your units. Unfortunately, Arden could have taken out that Lance Flyer there, however, it had Pavice and it mirrored Arden, so it lives to see another day for maybe 1 or 2 turns, but not too long. So right here we're going to retreat a little bit with Veronica, heal up Olivia back to full health. Now we're going to try to move that stopgap back just a little bit, just because if we end up taking out that Sword Cavalier, that Lance Infantry unit will come in and attack Arden and then swap with him and completely ruin the entire setup we've worked so hard for in this map. So now, once we basically erase that Sword Flyer from existence, we can safely keep Arden out of the range of that Lance Fighter and slowly take down the Lance Fighter's health until it's in a manageable range for Arden to take care of. Also, the reason why I have Azura on this map instead of Lean is because we need Azura to kind of redirect the AI for the 2 Sword Flyers over there, so they don't attack either Veronica or Olivia. And also she's there to tank, and she does an excellent job tanking both of these sword flyers with her Sapphire Lance and color advantage. Let's just give a little clap for Azura there. And here we can just see how good Arden is on abyssal difficulty, taking care of a heavy lance unit with relative ease. And now we're just going to swap Arden twice, put him into the range of both of those sword flyers. Let them attack him and try and damage him, which doesn't end up quite well for the sword flyers. I'm just going to continue to end turn because we really like our setup here. Only one who can possibly be hurt is Arden, and as you can see, he's not taking any damage whatsoever. Alright, so we will continue to end turn, since this is a great setup for us. And just to demonstrate Arden's power, this is an abyssal map, and this sword flyer has Iceberg, but with the defense buffs and Pavice, does absolutely no damage to Arden.
How?
It's just ridiculous how high you can get his defense stat. Alright folks, that wraps up the third installment in our Forgotten Boy Arden series. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I had a lot of fun, especially with these two maps, making them and playing through them and trying to figure out how to solve it with Arden taking the brunt of the battle. As far as content coming up, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do as far as summoning on the Darkness Within banner. I kind of want to see what the Mythic Hero is going to be like this month before I make a decision, but regardless, whether I do decide to do a large summoning session or not, I will still post a video containing the tickets and free summon on that video. I still haven't, on that banner, still haven't done the free summon on it, and also the summons from the bunny banners, so keep an eye out for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It's completely free to you and it really helps me out a lot. And hey, would you check that out? I have a Twitter now dedicated to this channel, so come follow your boy at TechLockFay on Twitter. Thanks, have a great day.